Okay, this is gonna be a completely different video of what I'm used to, but I figured I'd just teach or tell you guys how I moved to Japan. I don't think I've ever explained like how I actually got here or what am I doing here. Um, so I guess for the longest time, just for like any American, I guess it's been my dream to live in Tokyo. I don't really know why exactly Tokyo. It's kind of like living in New York City. I've always wanted to be in New York City. I just wanted to be in a big city so I can like do my music stuff and put myself out there as much as I can. But how I moved to Japan, before I tell you that, I'm going to tell you like the backstory and then how I got here. So when I was like 20 years old, I'm 28 right now. I'm 28 right now. I was in the restaurant industry, and I pretty much served from 20 to 25. Paid off my college tuition, and then I wanted to get out of the restaurant industry because like if you ever worked in the restaurant industry, you know how like toxic it can be, how low energy of a job it can be, but the money is pretty good at the price of your soul. So I was like, I need to get out, and somehow we like transitioned from like restaurant industry to like substitute teaching, which ended up me getting like a full time like teaching job. For some reason, I'd never wanted to be a teacher. Again, I graduated with a bachelor's in IT, so it's just like super super hard to get a job in IT right now. So yeah, anyways, my roommate at the time, Madison, he was saying that like, hey, I want to go teach abroad. I'm like, you can do that. And at the time, rent in America is super super high, and I was like, we need to get out of Kentucky at least. So I thought it'd be cool to just move to Japan for X amount of years. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna live here. Basically, how we got to Japan was just like teaching, and I researched like you need a TEFL certificate. Um, I don't want to link like websites on like which ones I got because I don't want to advertise for these companies for free. But you can pretty much get any cheap one for like 20 bucks. You get that, you need a bachelor's degree. Um, once you get hired by an actual company, they'll sponsor your visa. And then after that, I just let the company just do everything because they tell me what I needed to do. It was literally like a step-by-step list. I wish I could explain to you guys like the exact process, but I can't show you like what they sent me because it was like, hey, it's kind of their own policy. But anyways, it wasn't that complicated. Obviously, you need a passport, but pretty much you just need like someone to sponsor your visa. They'll send you like a certificate of eligibility, and then suddenly I'm in Japan. Um, However, what I didn't realize at the time was how like little teaching English in Japan pays. Like any teacher job, really doesn't pay a lot. Um, but the point of like moving here was kind of just to pursue my passions as far as I can, and yeah, how's that going so far? I have no idea. We barely have any like subscribers to count for it. But I do appreciate everyone that does watch my videos. We have like at least like 10 people like that consistently comment on my videos, which is really really cool. But that's the story of how I moved to Japan. If you're wondering like what other visa can you get, there's a lot of different ones. There's the thing called like a digital nomad visa, but that's if you make like 80,000 a year and you can only be in Japan for like 6 months, which is honestly a good enough time frame, but very short. So yeah, I guess right now I'm just like navigating my way in Japan. And I just want to give it my all, and if everything doesn't work out, then we always have a safety net to possibly go back home, which I don't want to since my girlfriend is here, my cat's here. It's kind of, I would need to like sell everything because I think I can only take like one suitcase. Having two suitcases, guys, if you're traveling abroad, don't bring like as many suitcases as you can. I had like my big suitcase, which is all my clothes. I have like one like regular suitcase that just has, I don't know, essentials and everything, and then I have like my guitar. There's, I don't know, I had a hard time like letting go of my belongings. Um, so yeah, if you are trying to move abroad, try to leave something with your family members or something, and be as minimalist as possible because it's gonna suck carrying all these suitcases whenever I do move to Tokyo. And so yeah, I hope this video helps. I hope this is, I don't know, I hope to make more of these just conversation vlogs like this, just because I think it helps people. And yeah, if you want to fulfill your dream of living in Japan, I would just say really contemplate on what you want to do in Japan. You really need to study the language. I've been studying Japanese for 2 years. I'm still not even fluent. It's a tough language. But ultimately, it just comes down to practice and how much you're willing to study. I still don't know like the game plan for being in Japan, but again, I don't think we need to know all the answers right now. I'll get an IT job eventually for sure because I do want that security for my future. But anyways, hope this video helps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.